Someone actually agreed with me for the first time in a long time because I keep hearing these messages from people who are somehow dipping their toes into metaphysics, and they always grab onto this one. And it's always the one that says, I create my own reality. Every time I hear this, I want to go and soak my head because it is the stupidest meme, and it comes from the Ascended Masters I Am group. Now, where do we draw the line? I am refers to you as being a being. I'll give you that. You're a being. But there's a lot different between being a being, in other words, existing, and actually creating yourself and creating the world and creating your circumstances. The same people who buy into this meme, I create my own reality, I ask you, where does all of your thoughts come from that you create? Most will weasel out and say it comes from my brain. Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm looking around. Did I create this city? No. Did I create the air? No. I never created none of this. And I didn't create the form that I am inhabiting here. So I did not create this. So how can you say, if I didn't create any of this stuff, I created my reality? You can't. If you never created the city that you're in, how do you create your own reality? It's beyond stupid, and I keep hearing it from people. These are people are like, they have not examined life, they have not examined their self, they have not analyzed their thinking, and they're incredibly ignorant and stupid, and they propagate this meme time and time again. And some of these, these I am churches and whatever, they promulgate this thing. Oh, the ascended masters teach you this. Who the hell are these ascended masters? Because it's not true. It's not true. I mean, maybe you created your house if you're a carpenter and you put it all together. But, you didn't create the ground that it's on. You didn't create all these animals that you might have bought at auction that you put on your farm, Farmer Brown. So, no. You might have got an idea how to do a few things with the things that are already here, and maybe you put your male and female animal together and you get them to breed, but you never created nothing. That's not creating. So people that keep saying this, I mean, I know I'm repeating it, but it drives me bonkers because it's just like my jaw drops. Huh? You create your own reality. Seriously. And then they say, oh, it's all my vibration or something. You create your own vibration. Well, I don't eat meat and I eat greens food and I don't know. I mean, really? Seriously? In my analysis, after 54 years on this planet, people get their ideas from other people, from internet memes that used to be from books, from television, from their high school. They basically get their stuff from other people. And, it's not very creative. When was the last time most people did anything? A lot of people had a hard time writing a creative writing exercises in the 10th grade. A lot of people had a hard time with that. So, I mean, if that's the most creative thing you can get out of your brain and you're having a hard time writing a little story on a piece of paper, no, it's not your vibration that's bringing these things to you. It's some other thing that is running the planet and running what's going on. I don't know what to call it because a lot of times it brings me things that I wouldn't say are coming from God. They're like, a lot of things. Well, some things are lovely when you have a nice, lovely dinner or something. But other times, the situations you come into and so overall, Anyway, I just had to make a video again because someone agreed that they don't create their own reality. Hallelujah. My hat today is Yoshi, our little dragon, and Yoshi was kind of upset today because our other character, Uncle, came around and told everyone that they had to go because Uncle was having a very hard day. And they always hear this from Uncle because Uncle is the one who basically tells everyone, party's over. In other words, if you had a house party and people are getting really unruly and are starting to damage the furniture, someone has got to say, I'm calling the cops. You should leave now if you don't want to get arrested. And that's what Uncle usually does. Except we don't have cops. It's basically Uncle. He just yells and screams for a while. And then he storms off and he goes quiet again. And then everyone else continues the party. In the end, that's all I wanted to tell you. My hoodie is Quinn that I've worn before. I don't have too many new clothes these days, but my uber low budget producer Bob Frizzell doesn't give me any money for new clothes. I'm Harry Weaver, your narrator.